So, madam, today is our very first interaction. So,
Yes,
it would be best for both of us to introduce ourselves first, and then we can proceed our conversation. So, first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ikram Ali. By profession, I'm a teacher, and it has been 2 years I'm teaching in high school, and I teach chemistry subject. So as far as my part-time job or side hustle, that I have also created my own YouTube channel. So I'm also recording these sessions for my YouTube channel, and it has been 3 months I'm on YouTube, and in 3 months I have secured more than 200 subscribers, and I have uploaded 35 videos so far. So this is all about me.
you have great achieved, sir. That's great.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Now you have to introduce yourself, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. So, yeah, if I talk about my introduction, so my name is Savi, and right now I'm living in Noida. I'm married and I have one daughter. She is 2 years old. Or if I talk about my education as concerned, so sir, I have passed my degree with it, and also I have done tourism. And after that, after my education, I was working. I have been working in a government sector for 3 years. But after got married, I had to leave that job because, as I grown up Arunachal Pradesh and I got married in Banaras. So in that case, last I took, I, I was supposed to take that decision to drop that job there. And now, as I'm here in Noida, so most of my time I try to enhance this skill, and I need to start my career again. That's the reason I learned this. So,
Okay.
yes. Or if I talk about my interest, so most of the times I prefer to discover new places, trying to know other religious communities. And these days I really try to enhance things, from YouTube for learning purpose. So that's the reason, most of the time I try to connect with more learners with purpose. Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's
Mhm. Great, ma'am. So how long have you been practicing and speaking in English?
yeah, it's been 2 months, but I was tried while watching YouTube and while talking with some co-learner, but just 5 days before I got to know about this application, and co-learners are very active. So after being here, I got more opportunity to speak with them. So by this way, I'm very I'm feeling very I'm over the moon, as I'm getting pledge for speaking. So yeah, it's that thing that that I learned from here.
Okay. Okay. So when you started speaking in English language, you used to stuck, you were fluent in English language when you started.
So sir, in that time I was little bit afraid while having conversation with any person, because that time I feel like, yeah, maybe I made lots of mistakes, or while making this mistake I don't know what other person have perception me. This way, like I always keep I used to keep silent most of the time. But now, as gradually I learn something about other. So yeah, now I little bit enhancing myself, and now I'm getting confident day by day. This now I am comfortable.
Okay. Now you consider yourself that you are comfortable. You can talk on any topic, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Great. So, madam, do you take everyday conversation?
Yeah, after getting laser, so sir, yeah, I try to get into this application, and yeah, as I got an info learner here after sending message, so definitely I go for.
Okay. So apart from speaking in English language, are you also reading? Are you also listening something? Are you also writing something? Or you are just speaking?
So sometimes I'm very good at writing. So whenever I get leisure, so sometimes I prefer to write something because I'm in habit of writing. So since childhood, I also considered myself, yeah, I'm good at writing. So most of the time, I try to write some new or some phrases on my notebook. It's feel like that I'm learning, but yeah, now I got to know that speaking is means speaking play a vital role for getting fluency.
Mhm. So, madam, why is it tough to speak than to write?
Sir,
Because
could you repeat?
yeah, when we write something, it becomes very easy for us. But when we talk something, when we speak something, it is a little bit difficult. Why is it so?
Because the reason is that because while writing something we get enough time, and between that we try to find out exact word. But while having conversation with a verbal conversation with any person, in that case we don't have any time, like we don't get any time for speaking. Like we have to speak without thinking a single second. So maybe
Mhm.
that is the reason.
Yeah, that is true. Because when we are writing something, ma'am, so it is our in control that we can strike out the word, right? If something word is not suitable, right, we can strike out. But when we are speaking, we are not thinking anything, right? We don't think fast and then we say something. So our words abruptly come out from our mouth. So if our words are coming out from our mouth abruptly, so there is a big chance of making mistakes. So that's why we consider ourselves that we are not good at speaking, but we are very good at writing. Because when you are writing something, you have a lot amount of your time, right? You have to think and then you are going to write. If the words is not suitable, you can strike out. But when you are speaking, you think a lot. You don't think before speaking. In this way, we make a lot of mistakes. And making mistakes is not a big deal, man. As far as we are learning this new language, so making mistakes is not a difficult task for us.
Yes, sir. Like yeah, I also earlier I was afraid of that, but now I feel yeah okay if while having conversation with any person, if someone made a mistake or I made mistake, it doesn't matter. But yeah, definitely we get confident while having conversation, or it's come into our habit. So this way, we try buy our effort every day. So definitely we get it. It's not a work for a single day. It's not any kind of formula that that we try to mug up and we got everything. It's never to, and you give your best time for it, or it's take little time. It take time, and you should be consistent, or you should be patient for learning language.
I totally agree with you because learning any language is not a piece of cake, right? It doesn't happen in a jiffy. So it will take a lot amount of your time. So that's why it takes 2 hours, 2 months, 3 months, and sometimes it takes 1 year, right? One whole year. So it is from person to person. If you are giving your 10 minutes every single day, so it will take 2 years. But if you are giving 2 hours, 3 hours in a day, so it will take only 2 months or 3 months. So you can be fluent in only less than 2 or 3 months. So, madam, thank you so much for giving me your precious time, and thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. It was nice conversation. Thank you.
Thank you.